1, 2, 3, 4. Now I like to ramble from place to place with the breeze on my shoulders and the sun in my face. It's true as can be. I got me a pair of rambling feet. On the road through the valleys and the mountain tops, I pass the swimming hole and the old truck stop. The one thing I need is for you to come and ramble with me. And when the sun doesn't shine in the sky, we'll spend the nights chasing fireflies. Oh, you are walking free. Come on, baby, won't you ramble with me? Spring in your step, you roam through my mind more than I had expected. Yeah, you are walking free and talking, baby, won't you ramble with me? And I'll do my best to make it worth your while. A kiss and a rose after every mile, and then you will see you were made to come ramble with me. Shine in the sky, spending nights chasing fireflies. Oh, you are walking free, talking, baby, won't you ramble with me? Yeah, you are walking free. Come on, baby, won't you ramble with me? Come on, baby, won't you ramble with me?
Oh, I didn't see you there.
You a salesman?
Well, hello to you too.
I ain't mean to be short, but we get a lot of your kind around here. My mom says just start being rude to you guys. Maybe one day you'll learn we ain't interested.
Your mom sounds like a smart lady.
She didn't go to college.
Oh, school hard knocks gal?
My mom says she's street smart, and that's all she needs to get by.
Okay,
I like school. I plan to be book smart and street smart.
sounds like a plan.
So what are you selling?
I don't remember saying I was selling anything.
You push your religion. My mom says that people that go door to door pushing Jesus are fakes. And if you really want to find God, then it's your duty to go join church on your own.
Your mom sure has a lot of opinions.
Just my mom.
Is she home?
Amber Rose, get your ass inside.
I wasn't doing anything.
Don't talk back to me.
I ain't.
Can I help you?
Are you Judy?
Judy.
You must have the wrong house.
You know, you can smile. I'm not the boogeyman.
I don't like my daughter talking to strangers.
I'm sorry. I was just looking for... Is this 1004?
They both are. It's a crazy street. We're A, that's B.
B looks vacant.
It is.
Well, this is the address they gave me.
Who's they?
Amber Rose. Look, landlord's been over there a lot cleaning and whatnot. My guess is he's getting it ready for somebody.
Well, looks like I'll just have to try back at a later time.
If this, Judy moves in, you want me to tell her anything?
No, I'll be back.
Mister, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Bye.
And I'm glad you like school.
I was just sitting here, Mom. I wasn't doing anything.
I know. It's just a crazy world out there, Amber Rose. You're all I got. You'll be a mother someday. You'll understand.
So you think our new neighbor's named Judy?
If that poor sap's in the wrong town, I'd say there's a pretty good chance of it.
Skip, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you where to put that. Here, I'll take it. You look so tired. I'll get all those boxes off the bed soon, and then you can... Here, why don't you sit down? I know this is hard. You get comfortable in one place, and then you... Would you like some water? I'll get you some water. I don't think I have the glasses unpacked yet. You just sit. Just sit and rest. I'll unpack the glasses. I'll hurry, I promise.
Can I come in? Hey, mister, you dropped this. This fell out of that box he was carrying. I didn't know if that was anything important. I didn't want you to lose it. My name's Amber Rose Pettigrew. I live next door. I'm 11, almost 12. My mom says I'm 11 going on 20. I don't know what that means, but she always says it as if I know what she's talking about. So I just nod, because I don't want to sound stupid. I could help you bring in more boxes for $10. I tried to sell lemonade once, but didn't make no money, and I started to cry. So my mom says that selling drinks on the sidewalks is kid stuff, and I need to set my sights higher. I'll do it for $5. Well, it was nice to meet you.
What are you doing?
Hi, I'm Amber Rose Pettigrew. I live next door. Your husband here dropped this. I didn't want you to lose it.
Thank you. Now, if you don't mind, we have a lot of unpacking to do.
You got any kids?
No.
Man, nobody's got any kids around here.
Do you need anything else?
I guess not.
Good, because we have a lot of unpacking to do.
I'm sorry. Well, bye, Judy. Bye, mister.
Skip. Skip. Look at me. Look at me. Did you tell that girl my name? Did you tell that girl my name?
No.
What have you been up to?
Nothing.
Looks like new neighbors are here.
I know. I was just there.
Amber Rose, let them settle in before you go bugging them.
Wasn't bothering them. Just seeing if they want some help.
I'm sure they got a lot on their minds right now.
Yeah, they didn't seem too friendly. But that man was like, I don't know, weird or something.
What do you mean?
Well, he looked kind of dumb.
Amber Rose!
Let me finish. He was like, I don't think he was a real mental, but he sort of acted like one. You know what I mean?
I'm sure they're just real busy, and you was probably in the
I
way.
was in his way. I tried to help him, and he wouldn't even say thank you. Just sat there like he was stupid.
Don't be talking like that. Everybody's got a story, Amber Rose, and there's an explanation for everything. In the meantime, don't go forming opinions about people till you know what they're all about.
I ain't. I actually sort of like the guy. He seems sad, like he needed a friend or something.
Oh, you need a friend your own age.
Ain't nobody my age around here. I was hoping they'd have some kids and I'd have someone to play with this summer.
What about that boy in your class?
What boy?
You know, one lives down the street.
Scotty Montana?
Yeah, he seems like a nice kid.
Mom, he eats his boogers.
Well, is that any reason you can't play with him?
Yeah?
You could ride bikes together, or you could
He's
go...
creepy, Mom.
If he was a girl, would you play with him?
No,
Why not?
because he eats his.
Oh, will you stop saying
I
that?
just tell him the truth.
Everybody's got their shortcomings, Amber Rose, including you. You might just have some fun with this boy if you looked at him as a friend and not a boy.
I'd rather find friends of my own.
No. No.
Skip, don't do this.
No.
Skip.
No. No.
Skip, don't do this. Skip.
No. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Skip, go inside now. Skip, go inside. I'll be there in a minute. I'm sorry. Not a very good first impression.
I ain't judging. First impressions ain't nothing but people forming opinions about stuff they know nothing about. I'm Lynn Pettigrew.
Oh, Judy. Judy Helms.
I guess you've already met Amber Rose here.
Yes. She's quite a lovely young lady.
I prefer young girl. She's 11 going on 20, if you know what I mean.
I'm 11 and a half.
Amber Rose, I apologize if I was rude to you earlier. I know you just wanted to help.
Sometimes she forgets that her agenda ain't necessarily the one being used at the time.
It's okay.
Well, welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you.
What's the matter with your husband?
Amber Rose.
What?
No, it's all right. I'm all he has. After the accident, it was either put him in a home or take him with me, and you know, I couldn't do that. Not family. He's my brother.
Oh, I just assumed.
I know. You know, believe it or not, there was a time when Skip had a good job and a nice home. This was about all I could afford after. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply that this neighborhood is bad. It's just, you know, it's different from what I was used to.
No offense taken. I work the late shift up the liquor store. It's the only income we got.
Well, I'd better be getting back. I don't want to leave Skip alone for too long.
If there's anything we can do, don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah, I could read to him.
No. No, I appreciate your concern, but this move has him very confused, and I think he just needs to be around people who are familiar to him right now.
I understand. Maybe after he settles in a
No.
little.
I know what's best for him. It was nice to meet you both.
So what's the matter with them? What happened?
I don't know, baby. But you be careful. Something ain't right about them two.
Well, I don't care what she says. I'm gonna try to help him. He's gonna be my friend this summer.
You're a good girl, Amber Rose. They ain't home.
Are they coming back?
I assume so.
Where'd they go?
How the hell am I supposed to know?
I always seem to get off on the wrong foot with you, don't I?
Why are you looking for Judy?
Well, no offense, but why should I tell you that?
'Cause I'm nosy.
Well, I don't tell nosy people my business without knowing their name first.
My name's Lynn.
Okay, well, Lynn, if you must know, I'm not looking for Judy. I'm looking for Skip.
You a friend of his?
I like to think so.
If you're such a good friend of his, how come the other day you asked me if I is Judy?
Well, I actually never met her. I just know Skip.
Yeah, she's pretty protective of him. Guess she's just trying to be a good sister.
Huh. Did she tell you anything about Skip?
No, I was kind of hoping you could shed some light on that.
Oh, I only heard he's just not the man he once was.
Judy said something about an accident. Didn't feel right asking questions. Just to look at him, you know things ain't right.
I'm afraid I haven't seen him since the... Is it pretty bad?
Well, I never knew him before, but if you two were good friends, I say you're in for quite a shock.
Thanks for the warning. So, your husband at work?
Why should I tell you that?
'Cause I'm nosy. Oh, I guess we have something in common.
Yeah, one thing in common don't make a friendship.
You're a hard nut to crack, aren't you?
I ain't a nut. What's it to you anyway?
I don't know. Seemed like it might be kind of fun. If you ever let your guard down. Who knows, maybe I might just want to take you out for a drink some night.
I don't even know your name.
My name's Gil. The offer's off if you're married.
I ain't married, but what makes you think I'd want to go out with you anyway?
Well, the way I look at it, you're either in a relationship or you're not. And if you're not, what harm can one drink bring?
Yeah, I tell my daughter not to talk to strangers. What kind of a message am I sending if I go out with one?
Well, I won't be a stranger if we go out.
Yeah, it don't feel right.
Okay. How about we bring your daughter with us? We can make it a threesome.
I ain't taking my daughter to no bar.
Oh, forget the bar. You like pizza?
Maybe.
Saw that pizza joint down the road?
Yeah, it's new. Never been there.
How about I'm there Saturday night, 7 o'clock? You and your daughter just happen to walk in, you see me. I invite you over to the booth to share a pizza. But you don't want to be rude, so you say yes. I mean, I'm not a complete stranger. We have spoken. It'll be in a public place, and to top it all off, if you're not there by 7:30, I'll leave and I'll never bother you again.
I'm working Saturday night.
All right? How about Sunday?
Working.
Okay, Monday.
Same.
Should I keep going through all the days of the week or just quit now before I make a bigger fool of myself?
I don't like quitters.
Okay. Tuesday.
Working.
You are not making this easy, are you?
It's fun watching you squirm. Besides, how come you're free all those nights? Don't you have a life?
I'm working on it. Are you available Wednesday?
It's my night off, if that's what you mean.
Well then, I guess I'll be down the road at that new pizza joint on Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
I ain't saying we'll be there.
You know, at this point, I don't even care. I'm just glad I got a maybe out of you. Wednesday.
Bye.
She noticed the old barn with the light blue roof and knew then that she was home at last. The end. Did you like that story, Mr. Skip? I know it's a kid's book, but my mom says she never gets tired of reading it. Hope you don't mind me calling you Mr. Skip. My mom says it's good manners to call adults Mr. and Mrs. Besides, I don't like just plain old Skip. It sounds like a dog's name. My mom says it was probably just a nickname that got labeled on you as a kid. You just never shook. But I don't like it. You're Mr. Skip to me.
Mr. Skip?
Do you like it?
Yes.
Good. I like it too. Can you say my name? Amber Rose? That's okay. I know you know me. I should get going. I don't want to, but I know your sister don't want me here. I'm glad I saw her leave, 'cause she won't let me see you otherwise. I don't like being sneaky, but I guess we ain't got no choice.
Yes?
My mom says if you can't say something nice about somebody, say something funny. That way you're still getting your licks in without it appearing so. So I'll just say I think your sister's an oddball. I ain't mean to be disrespectful, but she just don't make no sense to me.
Connie.
What?
Connie.
Who's Connie?
I don't know. Oddball.
Can you read, Mr. Skip?
The old horse had seen better days.
That's good. I didn't know you could do that. Maybe next time you can read to me.
Her once soft mane.
What are you doing here?
We were just talking.
I had the door locked. How did you get in here?
Miss Judy, guess
I
what?
asked you a question. How did you get in here?
Mr. Skip let me in.
I'd like you to go home now.
Miss Judy, listen to me.
No. You listen to me. I told you and your mother both that I don't want either of you around him right now. Do you understand that?
No, I don't.
Well, that's just the way it is.
How come you hate me so much?
I don't hate you, Amber Rose, but you need to trust me.
Why? Mr. Skip makes more sense than you do, and he ain't even all there.
I'm not going to argue with you now. Would you please go home?
I bet you Mr. Skip don't want me to leave.
I make the decisions around here.
This ain't fair.
Don't you talk to me about what's fair. Is this your book? Take it and get out.
But Miss Judy...
Leave my house, Amber Rose.
How can you take care of a person if you can't even make him smile? He ain't never happy when you're around, but when he sees me, he lights up.
I'm gonna call the police.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Then get out.
Oddball.
I can't watch you every single second, Skip. I can't. I can't. Skip, look at me. Look at me. Do you understand? No. No.
Connie's dead.
I know. I know.
Two eyes looking for something familiar. Their hearts are needing a haven safer than their own. That they can call on.
Thanks for buying our pizza tonight.
Thanks for showing up.
Figured it wouldn't hurt to give you a chance.
Any regrets?
What do you think?
I'm thinking life is good.
Don't get too comfortable. I'm watching you.
You like what you see?
I've been around the block enough times to know that what you see and what you get ain't always the same.
It goes both ways, you know.
All I'm saying is...
I know what you're saying.
You see your friend Skip yet?
Every time I come by, they seem to be gone or something.
Yeah, that sister's strange. And I don't like the way she treats Amber Rose, especially when the poor girl's just trying to help.
She's just overprotective.
I guess. Seems strange to me, though.
Can I have some more quarters?
Did you go through that $5 already?
I'm almost at the 3rd level.
Here.
No. Thank you. But no.
She's the boss, Amber Rose.
Amber Rose is going to bed. She says goodnight.
I don't know too many kids her age who'd want to go to bed this early on a nice summer evening.
I didn't say she wanted to go to bed. I said she was going to bed.
My bad.
Cheers.
What are you doing out here, Skip? Come on. Let's go inside. There's nothing to see out here.
So I don't mean to get too personal, but Amber Rose? Where's her father?
He didn't want her. Begged me to have an abortion. Thought about it. I even made an appointment. I couldn't do it, though. So that was kind of the end of Kenny.
Where's he now?
Dead.
Oh,
Drunk driver. He was the drunk driver.
sorry.
It's all right. I'm just glad nobody else was killed. His wife was pretty banged up, though.
His wife?
Said he'd divorce her, and like a dumbass, I believed him. Around that time, Amber Rose came along, and when I said I wanted to keep her, he said, "See ya." And he was off like a prom dress.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
It's all right. Everything works out in the end. My little girl's best thing that ever happened to me.
Amber Rose. Is that a family name?
Well, yes and no. Amber Rose is Kenny's wife's name.
What?
I was still pretty pissed off at him. And after 22 hours of labor all by myself, I felt like freaking him out a little. So he walked in and I said, "Kenny, here's our baby girl. Say hello to Amber Rose." And man, at that moment, her daddy turned into a stuttering idiot. He thought I was kidding, and I kind of was at first. But when I saw the panic it put him in, I knew right then and there that name was a keeper. You ain't married, are you?
If I was, I'd be running right now.
Good, because I ain't ever being leftovers again.
I'm divorced.
Recently?
Nah, it was a different lifetime ago.
Any kids?
I should go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it was a really nice evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I see you again?
You better, because I opened up to you tonight, and I still know nothing about you.
I'm damaged goods.
I don't know what that means.
It means I move slow.
Okay.
Good night.
Hey, I let you buy me dinner tonight.
Yeah.
That means you can kiss me.
Not tonight. You should have seen your face. Yeah, that was just beautiful.
Excuse me. I'm looking for this beer. It's got a dog on the label.
Well, that could be any number of beers.
Well, this one has a dog on the label.
Is it a pale ale, a stout, a wheat beer?
All I know is it's got a dog on the label.
Excuse me. Amber Rose?
Hi, Mom. I'm gonna go ride my bike, okay?
Okay, you stay in the neighborhood now, okay?
I will.
All right, be careful. I love you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm looking for this beer. It's got a dog on the label.
Hey, Mr. Gill.
Hey, Heartbreaker.
I knew you as a salesman.
Why do you say that?
Them things in your hand that you're putting on everyone's door, I already threw ours out.
Oh, did you read it?
No. My mom says advertisements for suckers. She says there's no such thing as a deal. May look that way, but it's just a ploy to get you in the door to spend more money.
Is she home?
No, but Mr. Skip is.
Oh, good. I was hoping to catch him.
Well, I'll let you go see him. Maybe we'll see you at the pizza place again.
Yeah, I hope so. Hey, did your mom ever say anything about the other night?
The pizza night?
Yeah,
Well, sort of, but I'm not supposed to say.
I can respect that. Can you answer me this, though? Did she ever say anything nice? I mean, about me?
She'd kill me if I told you.
Well, maybe that could be our little secret.
I don't know.
Oh, secrets are okay as long as they don't hurt anybody. And if your mom said something nice, well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
I guess so.
I'll make you a deal. You tell me what your mom said about me, I'll give you $1.
I don't know. Can I have the money first?
You're shrewd, Amber Rose. You're shrewd.
What's shrewd mean?
Smart, clever, intelligent.
Then why don't you just tell me I'm smart instead of throwing some uppity phrase at my head? My mom says that people that use $50 words just like to hear themselves talk. You one of them?
No, I am not.
You gonna give me that $1?
You gonna tell me what your mom said about me? You gotta shake on it.
All she said was not to be surprised if I start seeing a little bit more of you around the house.
That's all?
Yeah, I guess you got gypped.
Amber Rose, you'd be surprised what little it takes to make a man smile these days. Now I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I kind of fancy your mom.
That mean you wanna take her to a movie and maybe kiss her goodnight?
Are you okay with that?
I guess so.
Good, because I plan to ask her out real soon.
She'll be home in a couple minutes if you'd like to wait.
I can't. I really need to see Skip today.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll see you around.
Hope so.
Yes?
I'm looking for Skip.
Do I know you?
Indirectly, I'm Gil Radcliffe.
He won't remember.
He won't remember, or you won't let him remember.
Why should I let you in my house?
Well, 1, I saved his life. 2, I know you're not his sister. And 3, I just got here when I saw they were putting these on the doors. I think I got all of them, which might buy you a little time before the circus begins.
I'm not running anymore.
Good, because the phone calls are gonna start.
Do you think I don't know all of that?
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then why are you here?
Closure.
The Skip you know doesn't exist anymore.
I know. I was there, remember?
So how long have you been out?
About 4 months.
Are you working?
Odds and ends.
He's making progress. He can walk now. They don't know for sure, but the doctors say that if he continues to improve, he might regain up to 70% of who he once was. No guarantees, though.
So, I'm just curious. Why are you masquerading as his sister?
I have my reasons.
You know it's just a matter of time before your world unravels.
Yours, too.
I'm pretty good at thinking on my feet. Are you?
Skip. Did you have a nice nap?
Yes?
Good. This gentleman was just leaving.
Hey, Skip. Remember me? Gil Radcliffe.
Visitor.
Yeah. I'm a visitor.
He doesn't remember.
I know you might not recognize me, but I was a part of your past.
It's nothing you need to worry about, Skip.
You mind?
If you don't want to talk to this
Please? He has the rest of his life to spend with you? I guarantee if he were able to make his own decisions, he would want to see me right now. Like it or not, I saved his life. I deserve at least a few minutes of his time.
man, 5 minutes.
Visitor.
No, Skip. Friend.
Friend.
Yeah. It's good to see you again. Look a lot better than the last time I saw you. It's nice to finally meet your wife. I get the feeling she thinks you've been miraculously cured by getting your brains bashed in. Can't think of any other reason why she'd stay. I hope she's right. I really do. It was an ambush, Skip. A well-planned, thought-out ambush. I jumped in, tried to help you, but they were just driven by hate. There was no stopping that train. I'm willing to bet the guards knew it was coming. Certainly took their sweet time to get there. You know, I knew I had problems in junior high. Remember that TV show, Brady Bunch? Man. All the boys in my class, all we wanted to do was get to first base with Marcia Brady. That's all we ever talked about. Of course, every time I said Marcia Brady, I was thinking Cindy Brady. Man, she was a cute kid. Had me in her spell from the first minute I laid eyes on her. As I got older, that crush didn't go away. It only got stronger, scarier. No, Skip, I'm afraid I knew at a very early age what my type was. Maybe that's why we got on so well. We like the same things. I've been good since I got out. My thoughts still scare me, but I've managed to sway them in the right direction so far. But it's a different world out there these days. The malls now, they all have these play areas where the kids can just run free, and a little sitting area where the adults can sit and watch the children whenever they want. It's like some kind of forbidden museum. No touching allowed, of course, but that's when the imagination kicks in, right? Met your neighbors. That Amber Rose is quite a character, isn't she? Looks like she'd be a fighter. I always wanted to have one who put... Hey, got a new joke for you. Better not say this too loud or your wife might call the authorities. What's the worst part of having sex with a child? Getting the stains out of your clown suit. And on that note, it's good to see you again, Skip. Be well.
You came to me, I was low, I was down. That didn't stop you from coming around. And all my life I've been too blind to see that you'll never stop coming back to me. Years so back I swore I was through, and I put aside all those old thoughts of you. But now I know, and it's straight. I tried to settle down. Now it's too late, 'cause you're back in town. And it's the hardest thing for me to believe that you'll never stop coming back for me. A long time ago, I used to live without all the guilt and the greed. And then you came along and brought more than I need. And you'll never stop coming back to me. And I've tried. Thing for me to believe that you'll never stop coming back for me.
Sorry, Mr. Gill. Beat you again.
You're good.
I know. Last year at school, I beat everyone in my class. Some kids I even beat twice.
Yeah, I can see that.
My mom won't even play me anymore. She says life is hard enough. She don't need a kid to beat her every time to remind her she's a loser.
She raised a good kid all on her own. That's not a loser.
It don't matter. She won't play me.
You know, I have a confession to make. When we first started playing, I was going to let you win. But once we began, I realized you don't need my help. You do just fine all on your own.
You ever played checkers when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Checkers, chess, Chinese checkers.
Chinese checkers? Is that the game with the chopsticks?
No, marbles?
What's the game with the chopsticks?
I don't know.
Well, you know that game where you... Oh. I was thinking pick-up sticks.
Well, those aren't marbles.
I know. I'm stupid sometimes.
Hey, you're not stupid, Amber Rose. Don't ever think that about yourself.
You want a rematch?
No. You should go to bed. Your mom's gonna be home any minute. And if she sees you're still awake, well then, I'm gonna get in trouble, and so will you. What?
I'm glad you're with me tonight while my mom's working.
Me too.
My mom says girls mature faster than boys. But I still feel like a baby sometimes when she goes to work.
Being alone can be a scary thing, and not just for kids.
You ever get scared when you're alone?
Sometimes. But then I just realize that the only thing that's making me afraid is me. So I just scold my imagination for putting fear in my head in the first place. Because that's all it really is. Just your own thoughts, making sounds or dreaming up things that aren't ever going to happen.
I keep the door locked at all times. My mom says if some stranger comes knocking, just call 911 and ask questions later.
You follow that advice. Your mom knows what she's talking about. Now get ready for bed.
What are you looking at, Skip?
Memories.
Where did you find it? Oh, I haven't seen this in years.
Hot.
Do you remember that? Yes. Yeah, August. Not the best month to get married in. Oh, especially in a church without air conditioning. Boy, I had it all back then, didn't I? Family, friends. And it all went away just because I refused to disown you. I don't know, maybe a stronger woman would have walked out. Just walked out the door and never looked back.
Don't go.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not. I'm here. For better or for worse, I'm here.
For better or for worse.
In sickness and... Oh, boy, did the vows blindside me with that word.
You ready?
I guess.
You remember, Rose? You got me thinking. Your mom might be right. Maybe girls do mature faster than boys. At least, I think you do. I have to admit, when I'm talking to you, I forget you're only 11. You must have all the boys in school fighting over you, huh?
I don't think so.
Oh, no, I bet they do. See, you probably just don't notice it because you're more mature than everybody else.
I don't know.
So, is there any boy at your school you, I don't know, kind of fancy?
You're funny.
No, I'm serious. Anybody in your class?
No.
Well, maybe you just haven't found the right boy.
I ain't interested in finding the right boy.
Or maybe you're just too mature for anybody your own age. It's possible, you know. You could be the type that just likes her boys a little bit older.
I don't like my boys anyway.
Oh, come on. Everybody likes somebody. What kind of guy does that mature little heart of yours beat for? Anybody in your class?
No.
Junior high boy?
Ick.
High school track star?
Stop it.
College kid? Oh, the mailman!
Stop it. I don't like any boys, okay?
I was just teasing.
Can we talk about something else?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You want a thumb wrestle?
No,
You don't have to yell at me.
I'm not. It's just that your mom's gonna be home any minute, and if she sees you're still awake, she's gonna get really mad, and I don't want our first fight to be about you. You understand?
I guess. I'm sorry if I got on your nerves.
You didn't get on my nerves. It's me. I'm just different.
I think you're just right. Thanks for making me feel safe.
Good night, Amber Rose.
How'd it go? Easy. What you got a roll of quarters? Do you remember that night we were looking at those photo albums and you fell in love with that picture of me in that two-piece bathing suit? I couldn't have been more than 11 or 12 years old. I thought it was odd a few days later when I found that picture missing from the albums, and then I discovered it in your nightstand. I saw you looking at it one night. I pretended like I was reading, but I saw you. And it was only moments later that we were making love. Well, at least I was. You were thinking of that picture, weren't you? But hey, as long as it was me, right? Fantasize about your own wife, it's okay, even if she was only 12 years old. Just amazing. How with a glance or an attitude, how many different ways people can find to call you a fool. And make it their own business to criticize and condemn. And all I ever did was honor our wedding vows. It's just a lot easier being your sister.
Honey.
But I'll always be your wife, Skip. That's all you need to know.
Wife.
Do you remember in junior high what it was like when you held hands for the first time? Boy, I do. I remember being scared and excited all at the same time because the boy I liked was liking me back. You used to be such a good dancer. Remember? You used to hate to slow dance because you said we weren't doing real dance steps. That it wasn't real dancing. That it was just rocking back and forth. But I like dancing this way. It's more personal, more... I'd like to kiss you. Would you like that? It's been a long time. Would you like that?
Kiss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that nice?
Nice.
Would you like me to kiss you again?
Yes.
Do you like the way you feel right now? Because I like the way I feel. This is how husbands and wives should feel. Do you know what I mean?
I love you.
I love you too. I love you too.
Knock, knock.
Can always count on you for being prompt.
Good upbringing, I guess.
Nice change of pace for me, some of these other clowns. Wonder what time zone they're living in.
I'm not that busy.
I got a lead on a job for you. It's warehouse work. Call him. He knows your past. He don't care. He's just looking for a good worker.
Thanks.
Slave wages.
Yeah, more secure than cutting grass.
So, how's the world treating you?
Not bad considering.
Staying out of trouble?
Yep.
Keeping away from schools and parks?
Yep.
Any temptations?
I'm not going back.
Just know, if you do, you've seen your last sunset. Sign. See you next week.
Excuse me. I'm looking for this beer. It's got a monkey on the label.
You remember the name?
No, but it's got a monkey
I
on
heard
the
ya. If we have it, it'd be back in our beer section.
I bought it here a couple years ago,
Yeah, it doesn't mean we still carry it.
but I bought it here.
You know what? If you find what you're looking for, I will be happy to ring it up for you.
It's got a monkey on the label.
That be all for you?
Yeah.
Be $14.95.
You're Amber Rose's mom, aren't you?
Sorry, do I know you?
I'm Carrie Montana. Scotty's mom. We live down the street.
Oh, right. I keep trying to get Amber Rose to play with your boy, but she won't.
Opposite sex. Give it a couple years.
Yeah, they're neighbors. They'll hate each other.
You're probably right.
There you go.
Thanks. I don't know how you do it.
What?
Live next door to that monster.
My neighbors are strange, but I wouldn't go that far.
Are you kidding me? Aren't you just a little bit concerned?
Wait a minute. What are we talking about?
Your new neighbors?
And?
Oh my God. You don't know?
No, what?
Found it!
You got off early.
I left early. Where's Amber Rose?
She's sleeping.
How do you know Skip?
What's going on?
Don't look me in the eye and act all innocent. How do you know Skip?
What has gotten into you?
Is that the road you want to go down? Because I just found out something and I want to know why you didn't tell me.
What is it you think you know?
You tell me.
He can't hurt anyone anymore if that's what you mean.
How do you know?
Look, you've seen him. He's got the mind of a child.
Why didn't you tell me about him before?
Hey, if I thought Amber Rose was in any kind of
How
danger...
do you know Skip?
You seem to already know the answer.
I want to hear it from you.
What good would that do? From your tone, you've already judged me.
You give me no choice.
What is it you want me to say? What do you want to hear?
The truth would be nice.
I never lied to you.
Oh, there's ways of lying without even talking.
Lynn, I was going to
No,
tell you...
no! Your chance to backstep is over. You had a month to tell me your sob story, and I'll be goddamned if I'm going to listen to it now.
Lynn...
How do you know Skip?
I met him in prison. Okay? Are you happy now?
What were you doing there?
Surviving.
Oh, what kind of a bullshit answer is that? Am I supposed to feel sorry for you?
I never asked for your pity.
Good, because you ain't gonna get it.
Lynn, listen to me.
No.
We don't...
You listen to me. When I decided to have Amber Rose on my own, I stopped listening to liars. You got something big to tell me? I should already know it by now. I should hear it from you, not some neighbor I don't even know. Apparently these were on doors all over the neighborhood. How come I never got one?
Lynn, I did...
Shut up! There's a website at the bottom where you can go to for more information. We got a computer in the storeroom. So I went back there and read all about your friend, Skip. And then just for the hell of it, I decided to look you up. Yeah, I found you. Mugshot and all. That's a pretty big secret to hide from a woman who's got a little girl, don't you think?
I never touched it.
Oh, how do I know?
You would know.
Oh, and I left you alone with...
I'm not that person anymore.
You're always going to be that person.
Lynn, please.
Is this something you thought I wouldn't find out? I think that's a pretty big pile of shit to sweep under the rug, don't you think?
I was going to tell you.
When?
I just wanted to prove to you that I could be trusted.
Something we'll never know now, isn't it?
Lynn,
No. I got a family of two. That's all I got in this world. And I'm not going to hand it over to some crazy to use as an experiment in his inner strength.
Just give me another chance.
No! You get out! Get out! And if I ever find out that you touched Amber Rose in any way, or if you ever try to come see her for any reason, I swear to God, I will hunt you down and kill you.
Oh, that's real responsible. You go to jail for murder. Your daughter goes to foster home hell for 8 years. What a selfish, dumbass, white trash thing
Oh,
to do.
get out!
I didn't mean that.
Get out!
I was a teacher, first grade.
I don't care about your life story.
Please! I read a book to my class one day about Helen Keller, and we talked about what it would be like to be blind.
I don't care.
Let me finish! I brought some eye patches for the kids to put on so they could see what it felt like to live in darkness. And then I handed them some objects for them to try to identify. Simple things at first, an apple, an eraser.
Please leave.
At first I played it safe. Second time I managed to sneak in a few phallic items. A banana, carrot, things like that. Then I got bold and used the real thing. They never felt anything like that before, but that didn't stop them from trying to figure out what it was.
Why are you telling me?
There was a little girl in the class. Her name was Molly. She figured it out. She whispered it in my ear. She was so proud. Her breath smelled like peanut butter. I started finding excuses for her to stay after school so we could... I told her that the things we were doing were secret, and she was special, and that special little girls get special treatment.
Get out of my house.
But if she ever told a soul, she wouldn't be special anymore. She would be laughed at and picked on, and I would be very disappointed in her for telling people the things we did.
I don't want to hear this.
That's just it. People don't want to hear. They don't want to know. They think lock them up, throw away the key, it'll all go away. Well, it doesn't.
You're sick.
You think I don't know that? Sometimes I think instead of prison, they should just crack open our brains, try to figure out what makes us tick. And if we die in the process, who cares? At least some good will come of it.
Your voice down. I got a little girl in there.
Yeah, well, I've got a little girl in here, and one in here, and one in here, and they're all telling me different things and teasing me in ways I don't understand. But I swear to God, I swear to you, I am sincerely trying to be a better man. Do I have to pay for this for the rest of my life?
I fully expect a boy to come along and break her heart someday. But I will not stand here and let some grown man destroy her love of life over some sick, perverted fantasy he's trying to control.
Look, Lynn, I am legally reformed. As long as I stay strong and make my weekly 10 o'clocks, well, then what's past is past.
What if you don't stay strong? What happens then?
You can help me.
Oh, how? By sending Amber Rose away every time you come over?
I have done my time. I am trying to move on with my life. That's a step, isn't it?
Look, I hope you stay strong. I really do. But you will not use Amber Rose for your guinea pig. Do you got that?
Lynn, please.
Do you understand?
Loud and clear. What are you going to tell Amber Rose?
I don't know.
Could you just tell her we broke up and leave out the details?
Why would I do that?
Maybe I'd like to know that there's one child out there who I was a positive influence on.
You're a pathetic little man.
Can I at least have the dignity to walk out of here without you holding a knife on me? Can you give me that?
No. I gotta know something. Did you go out with me because of me? Or because of Amber Rose?
She noticed the old barn with the light blue roof and knew then that she was home at last.
I'm proud of you, Mr. Skip. You can read again. Would you like that book?
Yes.
I'm glad. You can have it. It's my present to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Not even supposed to be here. My mom said that before your accident you did some bad things. I told her that you've always been nice to me. It's probably just a misunderstanding.
I like you.
I like you too. You're about the best friend I could ever ask for. You're sweet.
Remember junior high?
Junior high. I'm only in
Holding hands for the first time?
I think you're confused, Mr. Skip.
Confused.
Yeah. I'm only 11. I think you gotta be at least 13 before you start junior high. And I ain't even there yet. I can hardly wait. My mom says when I'm 13, I can maybe stay up later and watch an R-rated movie. And there's just more things to do. More kids to hang out with, more everything. There's dances, basketball teams, volleyball. I could even try out for pom-pom if I want.
Dances.
Yeah, I don't know about those. I'm kind of clumsy when I gotta move my feet.
Rocking back and forth.
What?
Dancing.
Yeah.
Rocking back and forth.
I don't understand.
Dancing. Rocking back and forth.
Oh, rocking back. That's easy. Thank you. Okay. I get the idea. This will come in. Look. I wish I could stay. I do, but I really need to get going.
No.
Mr. Skip!
No.
Let go of me!
Dance with me.
Mr. Skip!
Dance with me.
What's the matter with you?
Don't go.
I have to.
Dance with me.
I can't.
No.
Mr. Skip!
Dance with me. Dance with me.
Mr. Skip, stop it! I can't! Are you all right? I mean, you don't seem yourself. My mom said you hurt little kids. She was right, wasn't she? Why?
Because
That's kind of a stupid reason, don't you think?
I don't know.
I have to go.
Don't.
No, I think I'd better.
Please.
You take care, okay?
I love you, Amber Rose.
How are we doing, sir? Sir? Sir?
I'm sorry.
Did you need anything else?
I'll have another beer.
Get away from the door, Skip.
My book.
Yeah. I found it at the bottom of your drawer underneath a pile of socks. You know, a person only hides things when they're guilty of something. So when was she here?
I like to read.
Fine. We'll go to the library tomorrow.
No.
Why not? Because she won't be there, right?
I like her.
You like her? Like her how? Like you liked that little Clayton girl or her friend or Connie?
Connie's dead!
I know! You're not the only one with secrets. You want to read so bad? Fine. I'll get you something to read.
Hey, Heartbreaker. Is your mom home?
She says I'm supposed to call 911 if you show up.
Well, that's not very nice. Where is she? Let me talk to her.
She's working.
Then let me talk to you.
I can't.
Your mom been saying bad things about me?
No.
Then why can't we talk?
She says you're in jail.
She tell you why?
No. She says someday.
Why don't you let me in? I'll tell you now.
Why don't you just tell me from there?
Well, I would, but Amber Rose, I really need to use the bathroom. See, I've been drinking beer all day, and my bladder's telling me it's time to get rid of some of it. So, do you think I could just use the bathroom? Then I'm gone. I swear.
Why don't you just go outside?
Well, I would, but there's this silly little law called indecent exposure, and if I was to get caught going to the bathroom outside, then that would be a violation of my parole, and I'd have to go back to prison. You wouldn't want that to happen to me, would you?
Why don't you just go to a gas station?
Amber Rose, I am really uncomfortable here. Do you think maybe you could just let me use the bathroom? Besides, I miss you. Wouldn't it be nice to sit and talk like old times?
My mom will be home soon.
Well, then we'll have to talk fast. What do you say? For old time's sake.
I don't know.
You ever seen a $50 bill?
No?
I have one. You let me in, it's yours.
I don't see no $50 bill.
You let me in, this money's yours. I mean, don't you miss me? Even a little?
Maybe a little.
Well, then let me in. You can't lose. We get to see each other one last time. You get $50 in the process? Sounds like a deal to me. What do you say?
I gotta have the money in my hand first.
Shrewd, but fair. Don't ever say I'm not a man of my word.
I thought you had to go to the bathroom.
Oh, that can wait. So how you been?
Here. You want to read so bad, read this. Go on. It's Connie's diary. Here, why don't you start with this page? What's the matter, Skip? Oh, you didn't know she kept one, did you? Well, she did. Go on and read it.
I think I was about 5 years old.
Go on.
I think I was about 5 years old the first time my brother brother. The first time my brother.
I always thought Connie was a fragile woman. Now I know why. 5 years old. That would have made you around 11 or 12, right? You know, she called me that day, acting all crazy, talking suicide. And I thought it was just another cry for help. So I stopped by. And the door was unlocked, and that book was on a table with a note. My diary has all the answers, Connie. That's it. So I ran down the hall to her room, and little did I know then that seeing her dead body would be the easy part. I didn't know what to do. So I just sat on the bed and I read that diary. And I read and I read. And that's when I was introduced for the first time to the real man that I had married. From that day on, I knew what you were doing, and I just looked the other way. If I had just had the guts to call the police, then those other little girls would have... Then maybe that's why I've stayed with you through all of this. Maybe this is my punishment. I'd like to think so. I still have it, you know. I still have that picture. You know, the one of me as a little girl in that bathing suit that you loved so much. I look at it every single night and I try to figure out how something so innocent could get a grown man so turned on. Do you want to see it? Do you? Here! Does that still do it for you? Or make you think of Connie or in any way make you want to do
You know what I miss? Having secrets. You know? Like, your mom coming home from work and you acting like you've been asleep for an hour when, in truth, you just jumped in bed 10 minutes before. All to keep me from getting yelled at. Made me feel kind of special, like we had a special kind of bond or something. You ever feel that?
Sometimes.
It's good to feel special. Not everybody in this life gets that chance, but we did. Maybe you could not tell your mom that I was here and we could continue being special friends.
Maybe.
What's the matter, Amber Rose? You seem a little tense.
How come you lied to me?
About what?
You said you had to go to the bathroom.
Well, I'm drunk, Amber Rose. And when a man is drunk, he sometimes says and does things he doesn't often mean. Would it make you feel more comfortable if I did?
Yes. I'll even give you your money back.
That money's yours, Amber Rose. I'll go to the bathroom if it'll make you feel more comfortable.
Thank you.
Could I have a hug first? I mean, I have missed you, and I'm so happy to see you again. What do you say?
Go to the bathroom and I'll give you a hug.
That's fair.
Amber Rose?
Hi, Mom. I'm gonna call 911, okay?
Amber Rose, what's wrong? Is he there?
Yeah, in the bathroom.
What? How? Listen to me. Get out of the house.
Now?
Yes, now. Get out of there. Go. Run.
Okay.
So, you know, don't you?
I guess so.
Why did you let me in?
Because I want to see for myself if you're gonna hurt me. Are you?
I don't know.
Gonna try and make me your girlfriend?
Been thinking about it.
But I'm not even pretty.
You're special.
I don't understand.
That makes two of us.
You know, you made my mom cry.
I make myself cry, Amber Rose. I guess that's for me.
You're gonna hurt me now?
Not enough time.
Gonna go to jail?
It's where I belong.
Here's your money back.
That's yours, Amber Rose. Guess I better start running. I'm not going back without a chase. High five.
I was glad to see you. I'm sorry. Mr. Skip, what's wrong? What happened? Don't worry, Mr. Skip. It's all right. It's all right, Mr. Skip. It's gonna be okay. It's okay.
You told me to leave.
It's okay.
You called me a liar.
It's okay.
Now you've broken me. I'm out on a wire. I stomped and I screamed, I kicked and I cried. Lord knows you're mean, Lord knows I've tried. But if you were